along with 2 other teens, was shot and killed Friday inside of a row home on Palmetto Street in Crest. A 16-year-old, who was also Fleming's classmate, is in the hospital. Philadelphia police say 2 groups, mostly teens, met for some kind of gun exchange or gun swap, but instead there was gunfire.
Them niggas thought they was our friends, them niggas thought wrong. Like, young boy, get that shit up or you ain't going home.
Like, to all the little niggas out there, like that f with me, like if y'all really f with me, like don't hop in the streets, like real.
Now y'all know time after time I tell y'all that although everyone focuses on Chicago drill because that's what we know them for, well, places like Philly has officially taken over when it comes to the drill scene. And the situation we'll be talking about today just might explain why Philly take the cake at this point when it comes to the drill scene and its members. Now, unfortunately, just like Chicago, most of the profound members of the Philly drill scene are either in jail for a long time or no longer here. For the ones that are, some either made it out of the continuous cycle, some still in it, or you have some that made it out but still decide to be in it. In this case, you have a man by the name of HopOutBlick who's currently incarcerated and facing life for taking the lives of 3 men, but somehow he's still making drill music from the jail. Yeah, I said from the jail. You can't make it up. And it don't stop there, because he would drop the music video talking about the same lives he's being accused of taking and even hinting towards may having some involvement, knowing he has trial coming up for them in just a few months. So when I say at this point Philly takes the cake, it's because I've never seen someone in Chicago facing trial for bodies make a drill song about catching bodies and do the video in jail right before trial. It doesn't make it any better that his name in itself is a reference to shooting and catching bodies. So let's get into the video, y'all. Shout out to the Family TV for always bringing dope stories and keeping us informed with what's going on. I'll leave a link pinned in the comments so y'all can check out the actual videos so you can watch it there if you would like to support their platform. But in the meantime, make sure you hit that thumbs up button so we can get this video into the algorithm. And if you're not subscribed to the platform already, make sure you do so now. Let's get into it.
Nobody wins when the family feels.
You put in the dirt, like please don't child link with us. You might get did the worst. A couple, this my twin, yeah, that's because they feelings hurt. They actually start that torture. Just know I did that first before I ever made a song. Just know we got back first.
I just got my gun, I'm trying to swap the Glock. I get shiesty, my door, let's go drop for drop. I'm trying to go.
Is learning new details about the shooting that killed 3 people and put another in the hospital. First breaking.
Yeah, now we're told the victims were all young people in their teens and early 20s.
Problem, and something needs to be done.
Rodlina Sales arrived home from work this afternoon to find her lawn Crest street blocked off with crime tape. And investigators hard at work processing a quadruple shooting that left 3 dead and another injured.
I'm shocked. I thought this was a pretty decent neighborhood.
One individual in the.
Why is she playing? She thought it was why is she playing? She know this is not her first time seeing what went on go on.
Sidewalk that's suffering from gunshots. One individual on the porch and another individual inside of the property.
Them they was our friends, thought wrong. Like, young boy, get that up or you ain't going home.
When it comes to Philadelphia, it's a lot to look forward to. Thriving platforms, like $1 million worth of game. 1 game away from winning the Super Bowl in 2025. And some say the home of brotherly love. But today, we talk about a situation where the youngins having a gruesome war. One of the main players decided to drop a music video inside the jail that was shot inside the jail. But it get worse. This young man who's only 19 years old is fighting for his life right now, a couple months away from his trial. He incarcerated for allegedly killing 3 people. If not pulling the trigger, they saying he got something to do with it. But if you
Now keep in mind, for y'all that don't know, when this all occurred, he was 18 years old. So imagine being responsible for 3 bodies at just 18 years old and facing life. Keep in mind, this is just the 3 bodies that they know about. This is just the one that he got caught for. And I'm assuming they probably like, all right, listen, this is crazy. These kids are every bit of 14, 15, 16 that got caught up and they pretty much lost their life. So it forces their hand to actually do something.
You thought that wasn't enough? It seems some of the lyrics that he rapped about in this music video had blatantly talked about the reason he's incarcerated. And that's why we here today. We go over that music video. We go over who this young man is, his crew, why he incarcerated, and where he stands today. But before we go over this one, I want you guys to remember, I don't give you no angle. I just give you the story. So with that being said, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. We'll jump right to it. If you under the age of 24 from Philadelphia and listen to drill rap, 9 times out of 10 you heard of a rapper named HopOutBlick, born April 24th, 2005. His real name is Nazir Reeves. He's from the Germantown area in Northwest Philadelphia. He rep P&B. For those who know P&B Rock, the late rapper from Philadelphia who lost his life at a Waffle House in LA, he's from the same neighborhood. And he watched P&B Rock growing up. Check out a small clip.
Like Rock was definitely a big inspiration. Like no more like bro definitely like motivated. You feel me? Like he showed like we from the same block, so like he showed like yeah like possible like could do that. You feel me? Like that sound like growing up, like we watching it really like evolve type. You feel me? So like that's different, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Like, bro, definitely like.
What's just a message that you can get to the youth?
I'm gonna keep it being if like to all the little niggas out there like that fuck with me like if y'all really fuck with me like don't hop in the streets like real like that's.
How much times have y'all counted that he said like I already lost count at 15, right? It is crazy that these guys can't even really construct a proper sentence, but I can say shout out to the message that he's putting out there, because he's saying, yo, listen, y'all might glorify this or y'all see me, because he gets hundreds of thousands of views on this video. But he's saying if y'all really mess with me and y'all like me, do not get into this drill culture, do not get in this type of lifestyle, because once you win, it's no getting out.
Not thorough, bro. Don't don't let a crowd influence y'all. No, like don't let nobody influence y'all to do some nut that y'all know. Like you feel me? Like go to school, bro. Real shit, bro. Like ain't fun, bro. This scary. Like I'm 18, bro, and look at my situation.
Before we continue, shout out to Hood Life Media, based out of Philadelphia. You guys should go over there to check out some dope pieces and dope conversations he have on his platform. Been rocking with each other since day one. And that was one of HopOutBlick's only interviews. And as you can tell, he was really in the streets. His main message, because he saw the consequences that came with the streets, was stay out of it. But at that time, HopOutBlick was a fugitive on Philadelphia's most wanted list. It was for a quadruple shooting that took place on a rainy afternoon back in April of 2023. Philadelphia police were called to a row house on a 5900 block of Palmetto Street and found the wild crime scene, to say the least, with bodies of 3 teenage boys. The youngest victim was 14 years old, who went by the name of Salah Fleming. He was in the living room and shot 4 times. His best friend, 17-year-old Malik Ballard, was also collapsed on the sidewalk in front of the house, shot 3 times. And Khalif Frizi, he was 17 years old, shot and was laying on the front porch. All 3 were deceased. May they rest in peace. I love and condolences to their families.
Y'all hear those ages? Right? These guys is in every bit of middle school. Shot, life over, 14 years old, 16 years old. Didn't even get to really live life yet. But peep why this happened too. So, you'll see.
Apparently, the killing was a result of a gun swap gone wrong. On that afternoon of April 28, 2023, a group of young men from North Philadelphia were meeting at a house on Crest with the crew from Germantown, known as P&B, who's also referred to by the youngins as the Torches. According to authorities, the plan was that both sides would bring guns and swap them, a common practice among people involved in crime to get rid of dirty firearms that had been used in shootings. Also, according to authorities, PBC, aka the Torches, intended to rob the other side of their weapons and cash. But unfortunately, something went wrong, and shots rang out from both sides. Teens were killed. A 16-year-old was also injured. Now, eventually, HopOutBlick was wanted, along with the guy named Tyree Lennon, 23 years old, and his cousin, Tahaj Lennon. But while on the run, HopOutBlick had to drop more music, and he also mentioned some lyrics that insinuate what happened. And also,
now before we even continue, let me get y'all up on game what happened. Because a lot of people, they're saying that, you know, the kids were so young, they lost their life, it's messed up. However, and you know, it might sound bad, but they were meeting up to pretty much swap firearms. So, yeah, they was 16, 13, 14, however old they was young as hell, but that don't mean that they wasn't in the streets too. So some people may feel sorry, but the reality of it is they were also in the streets. It was a deal going wrong. It was weird, but that's the reality of what's going on. These guys are meeting up with each other. All this backdoor slimy stuff is popular now. You don't know who to trust. These guys calling each other snakes, slimes, I'm backdoor king this, and this is what happens.
also played in court. It was a song titled Shake the Switch, with over 500,000 views and counting. Quote, I seen Switchy right there bloody. He was not alive, end quote. Prosecutors say that's a nickname for Khalif, who lost his life during that gun swap.
No, they didn't bed with that switch. He hit his dance and he popped out a new drip, and then we left his bloody.
Yeah, Johnny.
See what I'm saying? And these guys would be the first one to say that people were snitching on them. Not to mention, like the Chicago guy, Vaughn North 1700. I always resort back to him because he went on Adam 22 and told people that you cannot be accused or convicted of any crimes based off what you put on social media, which is a lie. These guys, they use lyrics, they use videos, they use whatever they can to pin you to a crime. And 9 times out of 10, all you gotta do is convince a jury that they're guilty by using these lyrics, and boom, right? These guys are getting the music videos or doing songs admitting to certain crimes and try to use coded language thinking that the police ain't gonna catch on. Crazy.
We are talking about 8th graders who should be looking back at their final memories from middle school with fondness, not sadness, but that's the reality for some kids here in Philadelphia. And today was all about trying to help them heal. With a message of hope, students remembered fellow 8th grader Salah Fleming. They paid tribute with flowers and read poems to say goodbye.
And Salah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for not talking to you more. I'm sorry for whatever pain you had to endure. I'm sorry that I never got a chance to know the real you.
The 14-year-old, along with 2 other teens, was shot and killed Friday inside of a row home on Palmetto Street in Crest. A 16-year-old, who was also Fleming's classmate, is in the hospital. Philadelphia police say 2 groups, mostly teens, met for some kind of gun exchange or gun swap, but instead there was gunfire. A 15-year-old and 16-year-old are under arrest, and investigators have identified cousins 15-year-old Taj Lennon and 22-year-old Tyree Lennon as people of interest. Is this school year unique in that you are having to bring in these additional services and resources like school grief counselors?
Yes, I've had to hire about 4 additional counselors.
Veronica Joyner, the founder of the Mathematics, Civics, and Sciences Charter School, tells me today's memorial here was necessary to help the children cope.
We have about 1,000 students in grades 1 through 12. So somebody's coming in almost weekly that they've lost a family member to violence.
As an educator, she wants action.
Well, I'm looking at this mayor's race very closely, because there were people that had the power to do something.
Life is short, but I always say this to everybody. Try your best to live every day as if it's your last.
Words of
you hear how crazy that sounds? Right? When you really sit there and think about it, when you gotta tell middle schoolers, 8th graders to live every day like it's their last? Crazy.
Importance for these 8th graders and for everyone. Psychologists have been available to the students all week long. They will be back tomorrow. They'll be here for the students, and then there will also be a focus on helping the teachers. Reporting live in Spring Garden, I'm Rosemary Connors, NBC 10 News.
Now at this point, people was in disbelief, especially his fans. But HopOutBlick would have another trick up his sleeve while incarcerated. But until then, he eventually got apprehended. And during his bond hearing, his song Shake the Switch was played, where according to prosecutors, he was rapping his song under his breath. But nonetheless, he was hit with no bond.
That's crazy. That's crazy. They said they played his music in the courtroom, and you know what he did? He was rapping the song underneath his breath.
Being incarcerated for more than a year, HopOutBlick would drop another song with some more lyrics that put him, allegedly, at the place of the crime, with the music video shot while incarcerated. Not to mention, he's set to go to trial in 6 months. Now, so we clear, he incarcerated at Kern Fromhold Correctional Facility, which is where the music video was shot inside his cell, alongside an inmate with his face covered with a shirt. The song titled, I'm Still Alive, released less than 24 hours of me doing this video. HopOutBlick, dressed in an orange jumpsuit, raps at the camera, his reality clearly visible in the background. The dirty cement walls and the metal toilet, a bucket filled with yellow liquid. He incarcerated, but this track managed to get over 30,000 views and counting. As he rapped, they put murders out on me. I'm still in the hood. They thought we was locked in, but they thought wrong. Like, young boy, get that up or you ain't going home. And of course, his fans thinking he talking about the meetup for the gun swap. And that's why he incarcerated, waiting to go to trial.
Thought they was our friends. Storeroom. Like, young boy, get up or you ain't going home.
It's a crazy story, man. 2025, you think we saw it all. We ain't seen nothing yet. It's a lot going on. You'd have thought this man to be humble, but I guess he feel like he already cooked, so he doing the most. Now, this is the same facility where 2 correctional officers were charged and indicted for bringing in contraband for thousands of dollars. And I can only assume those are one of the cell phones that was brung in. This was the story of a Philadelphia rapper who decided to make a song and a music video that shot while incarcerated, allegedly detailing some of the facts on why he incarcerated before he took it to trial. Let me know how you guys feel about this one in the comments.
All right, y'all. So pretty much that's it. You know what it is, man. These kids, he's only 19 years old, so maybe he don't understand it yet. Maybe he don't see the severity of it, but 9 times out of 10, he's going to spend the rest of his life in jail. Now, when it comes to the bodies that he allegedly caught, the 3 guys, young kids, a lot of people, they're going to have their own opinion on it, but my thing is this, right? If they was meeting up to do a gun swap, 9 times out of 10, they weren't innocent neither. They was also probably contributing to the violence that's going on in Philly. And keep in mind, they was in middle school, right? These kids, what, 13, 14, 15, 17? You only had one guy that was 22 years old involved, but that was on HopOutBlick's side. And even when he went on the run, a lot of people thought he got shot and unalived himself. But the thing about it was, once he found out that he was wanted, he went on the run, and guess what? He still dropped a music video even on the run. Pretty much taunting the cops. And he was dissing in that video. Now here he is in jail and he's still dissing. It's like these guys just have to diss. It's like no matter the situation, they just have to get some type of attention on social media. But it is what it is, man. Y'all jump in the comments. Let me know what y'all think about this. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit that bell so you're notified every time we drop new content. And remember, as long as you keep on watching, I'm going to keep on dropping. And I'm out.